Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly forecast for May 6th through the 12th. We're going to see what is coming up after this new moon energy. See what's coming up the week ahead for our Pisces friends, sun, moon, and rising. This reading is going to be focusing on anything that comes up in terms of finances, spiritual growth, blockage removal, whatever comes up, guys. Okay, whatever comes up. Everything except love. Love is going to be posted Sunday night. So you can check that out, or you can subscribe and hit notification and you'll get a notice when those get posted. Okay, so let's see what's going on with our Pisces friends. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, Pisces, Monday, Tuesday. Ooh, Page of Swords. Some of you may have some news coming your way, or you have something you want to say. Okay, I know a lot of the times when we see Page of Swords, and if you guys are on the YouTube videos watching all the different tarot readers and all the different psychics, I know you guys see Page of Swords and you're like, oh, somebody's spying on me. My ex is looking at me online. Somebody's like trying to get info about me. And that is definitely a feel or a vibe here with the Page of Swords. However, Pisces, in this situation, I feel like it's you. Okay, even though I know you're not an air sign, right? Page of Swords, like, oh, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Even though you're not an air sign, and even if you don't have air in your moon or your rising, I'm feeling very strongly that Page of Swords is you. And I feel like you all have had a situation where there's something you've been wanting to say. Something's been weighing on your mind. Something's been weighing on your heart. And you've just kind of been trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to let it slide. Maybe I'm looking into the situation wrong. Maybe my perception's off. Maybe I need to give this person the benefit of the doubt. But something is happening Monday, Tuesday, like you're kind of watching and you're like, you know what? No, I need to say something. I need to say something. So for me, I feel Pisces, you guys are coming into this energy of speaking your truth about a matter because you need to clear something out of the way. And these little birds are jumping out at me here. See these little birds here? So I just kind of feel like there's something happening where you feel like you need to clear the air. Somebody has made you feel bad about something, or somebody has made you feel like you're not doing enough. And maybe for a very long time, you've just been like, let me keep the peace, or let me try harder, or you've blamed yourself, and you're collecting facts now. You're like, wait a minute, but what about the time I did this? And what about the time I did that? And like, I almost feel like somebody has made you feel small, or somebody has made you feel like you're not doing enough or you're not giving enough. And Pisces, I love you guys to death, but I know you all would rather just kind of let something slide than confront it because you guys don't like confrontation, and I get it. But now you're just coming into a way where you're like, wait a minute, but I don't have to take this. And this isn't true, like what's being said isn't true. So you are confronting it and you are clearing the air and you're saying, like, this is not true what you're saying about me, or you're forgetting, that I've done this and that. So a lot of you are coming into this energy where you're getting ready to say something here. One kind of bit of caution I want to give you, because another thing that's jumping out at me about the card is, look at how he's holding this blade. May not be the smartest way to hold a sword. Okay, so I think maybe for some of you, the message that I'm getting here is, when you are coming into this confrontation where you're going to speak up, maybe you're trying really hard to choose your words carefully, and you're really, really holding back, like you're holding back tightly. And if you're not careful, something can happen in which you're holding on to pain, or you're causing pain for yourself by not having the release, by just like not letting it come out. So I would be cautious about that. I would also say be careful with your words, so that you don't end up blaming yourself while you're talking to this person. So okay, let me clarify. Some of you are like, what does that even mean? What I mean by this is like maybe you get upset and you might lose your cool and you're like, well, I'm sorry if this is the best that I can do, and I'm sorry if this is the best job I can have, and I'm sorry if I'm not that smart, or like whatever. Don't start beating yourself up. Don't take it as I'm gonna lash out emotionally. Come at the situation with facts. Come at the situation with what you do. Come at the situation with your strengths, okay? So that you're not going through this explosion of pain, but rather you're having this release in a way in which it brings you power, okay? Think about that. Your Wednesday, Thursday is 7 of Wands. Stand your ground. You may feel later on, like you may feel like kind of bad, like, gosh, like maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I was too hard on that person. And 7 of Wands is saying stand your ground. This is the time when you're setting a new boundary. Okay, this is the time when you're speaking your truth. This is the time when you're coming into your power. You're finally receiving it. Don't give it back. Don't give it back. I think that what's happening is this person or people involved or the situation, they're realizing that they've been unfair with you. They're realizing that they've been unappreciative in some way. And so they may kind of, for some of you, they may kind of go overboard the other direction where now they're being super nice, or like they're trying to get on your good side. And then Pisces, your loving big giant heart Pisces that you are, you're like, oh, I feel bad, I was like, maybe I was too hard on them, and oh, maybe it's okay. No, because then it's gonna slide back into the same old stuff, because look, they're here, but they're here with their little sticks, like they're gonna beat you back down to submission again. You just barely got out of it. So don't allow yourself to feel bad, And look, like this is peaceful. Like he's chill. He's cool. He's chill. He's standing his ground, but he's chill. It's like, hey, don't start none, there won't be none. So you need to be in that energy, okay, of being assertive, standing with what you said, sticking by it. But at the same time, it doesn't have to be drama, right? It doesn't have to be drama for you. It doesn't have to be drama for them. And this can be a new dynamic that you're setting in your relationships. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we've got Queen of Fire. So you're feeling good about you, Pisces. You're just like, I'm the Queen of Fire, or you're attracting this Queen of Fire kind of energy. Queen of Fire is awesome. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, or a fire sign may be kind of coming in and encouraging you in this next leg of your journey. But for the majority of you, Pisces, I feel this is you, regardless of if you have fire in your moon or in your rising. Okay, even if you don't have fire in your chart, it's still, I feel, for the majority of you, this Queen of Wands is you. Queen of Wands comes in when things are getting real and you're fed up with struggling. You're fed up with struggling over money. You're fed up with being single. You're fed up with family being in your business. You're fed up with like being stuck in a living situation or a job. Like you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. And that's the thing about Pisces. This is so fitting for you guys, this aspect of Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in my readings usually comes up when I'm reading for someone who is very, very, very understanding, and who tries to, keep the peace in situations, and who works really hard to please others. Like you genuinely want to make other people happy. You will lose sleep, lose money, lose personal time if you have to, just to, be there for your friends and your family and your loved ones. Like you will wear yourself so thin, right? A lot of Pisces can be that way. Queen of Wands is that person who has worked very hard in her life, and she's struggled, and she has never had anybody really hand her anything. Everything she has worked for. And so she'll get into a situation, and this is like my readings, the way that I see it come up, and I'm saying she because it's female, but even if you're a guy or if you identify as a guy, this still applies because it's the energy, but I'm just using the word she. So she gets into a situation where she's really working her butt off at work and or in a relationship, and she's just like giving 200%, trying to prove herself. And she might speak up and ask for something more, or she might speak up and have an idea, but she keeps getting pushed in the corner. Like, just shut up and do your job, just shut up and give me what I want, just shut up and do this, and just shut up and do that. And then one day she's like, whoa, I know what I'm bringing to the table. I know how hard I'm working. I know what my skills are. I know what my strengths are. I know what I've done for this company or relationship or whatever. Queen of Wands a lot of the times can be somebody that a lot of people get rich off of the sweat of her back, off of her blood, sweat, and tears. Other people are getting rich, or they're benefiting in some way, or they're coming up. And then Queen of Wands wakes up to this and she says, no, 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 no. It's time for me to use my gifts and my talents and my strengths for me, for myself, right? And she'll just take off. And so she will launch off into a business, or launch off into a new relationship, or launch off into a new project or some goal. And because she's fed up, she takes that and channels that energy into wherever she's applying herself, and she gets results very quickly. She'll come up very quickly. So it's this fast track of success out of the frustration. And it's this epiphany of finally seeing your worth and finally seeing your value and not settling for less. You're so driven that you don't have time to be mad at anybody. You don't have time for drama. You don't have time to argue. You don't even have time to just go back into the, you should have done this or you should have done that. Like, you're gone. You're so focused on getting what you know you deserve and what you need in your life that you're just making it happen. Queen of Wands, another aspect of her, she's very funny, she's very confident, she's very sexy, she's the life of the party, but she's also very humble. She knows what it's like to struggle. She knows what it's like not to have a lot. So she can be very generous, and she doesn't forget where she came from. Okay, Pisces? And I think a lot of you have struggled with success for that reason. A lot of the Pisces that I've personally known have been very humble people, right? They don't like to make a big deal about themselves. And so some of you maybe have had challenges with money, or have had challenges with like having people appreciate you or love you, because it's been very tempting to just kind of lay low and be like, well, I'm just going to do this, just kind of stay cool and stay humble. But that maybe was getting you trampled on for a long time. And now you're learning to speak up. Now you're learning to be assertive. Now you're learning to just not settle and go after what you know that you deserve, and to have the confidence and to realize that you can still be a humble person. You could be a successful badass and still be humble, right? And you're finally coming into this energy. So it's very exciting, very powerful energy. I like this energy. I don't know what's going on astrologically. If some of you are astrology experts, my understanding of it is super duper basic. But if you want to let us know in the comments, like, what's going on. But, I'm feeling feisty energy here. I'm feeling it in the other readings as well. And so Pisces, I hope you really grab this and run with it, because this is a really great fertile time to just strike while the iron is hot and bring these positive new changes into your life, and just taking charge of your success, owning your success, owning your talents, owning your gifts, and going in with that confidence and just making it happen. A lot of you are just coming into being self-employed. Like, you're over it. Some of you are just tired of being single, and you're approaching someone and you're like, hey, let's go out, or like whatever it might be. But you're really just, you're going for it. You're going for it, and it's panning out well for you. All right. Excited for you, Pisces. Watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Some weeks those may resonate with you more. Private readings are still available for the next couple of weeks, and then I'm going to be gone for a while until maybe around June. Working on, other video ideas and things, and getting organized. But I'll still have the videos coming up. I just won't be doing private readings for a few weeks. But next couple of weeks, I think there might still be a couple of openings if you want to get in on that before I take a little bit of a break from the private readings. I thank you so very much for watching, Pisces. Have a fabulous week, my dears.